is your reading for the month of April 2023. And the interesting thing I see here, Virgo, for you is your card. This is from the Tarot of Mystical Moments. And I looked at this card because it's quite a different card for Virgo. Well, in some ways. But this person is sitting on a tower and trying to fish. And it's almost like being your own worst enemy, being too Virgo for Virgo. And so I kept getting this message. And then this card popped up, the Miser. And then you have what could work against you is the Queen of Coins, which is your energy, earth energy, right? So, and then at the center you have the King of Swords in the reverse. So, I guess my question for you, Virgo, is how are you being your own worst enemy? How could you, and how could you avoid that in the month ahead? It's almost like being aloof because that's your nature. Not your nature, I wouldn't say it's your nature, but you know, the hermit is about going within, and it's about seeking your own counsel and taking time out. But could you be doing that to the extreme? And if you look at the Queen of Coins here, right, this Queen of Coins, the beauty of this Queen of Coins is that aloofness, but it can also work against them. Right? So think about that, Virgo. That's what I feel is your main message. That, yeah. Look at this as well. In the Eight of Swords, you have the looking in the mirror. It's like maybe you are needing to look at something about your own behavior and how you can shoot yourself in the foot. At the center, you have the King of Swords in the reverse. So maybe you've so the King of Swords could be in the reverse, harsh words, or not speaking what is on your mind. You know, just that's the energy I'm seeing. But working for you is this beautiful World card. It's like you have the chance to turn something around, to close a chapter, and it's big. You know, the World card is not just closing a chapter, it's bringing something to a beautiful conclusion. It's closing a door because you are ready for something new and beautiful. You've completed a cycle positively, you know, successfully. Like it's like having completed your studies and passed well, completing a project and it shines, you know. It could even be ending a relationship, but it's in a successful way. It's the right thing, and it's, you know, some major thing is a calling for closure in the month of May, so that you can start a new cycle. The world is about closing one to open another, because something is being presented, I feel, or you are ready for the next step. Your energy is the Ten of Coins. It's a joyful energy. There's so much joy to be had, this wish fulfillment, family happiness, a lot of joy to be had. But look at what's around you, Nine of Swords. So is this another person who you have hurt with your words, or you've cut off with your words? Or it could even be you. This is a 9, and the Hermit is a 9, being caught up in your head because there's something that you are refusing to collaborate on, or confront, or open up about, I feel, Virgo. You've got beautiful cards here, you know, all the coin cards. These are your advice. There's this moving slowly and steadily, and let's see, you know, like there is this need for aloneness and seeking your own counsel, but you can do that while still being open, because I see the King of Coins here as offering something. So maybe you are needing to offer something, even maybe something of yourself. Let's see. Gosh, look at that. You get the World card is again falling out. Gosh, that. Let's see. Courage. The Devil. Oh, how's this? You get the Sun card, but it's such an unusual Sun card. It does give the feeling of being present in the moment, enjoying what is. Such an interesting reading. It's not, yeah. So at the center, you have you get Leo showing up twice for you, the Sun card and the Strength card. Maybe you're afraid to speak up about something, or you're afraid to shine on something, Virgo. You're afraid. There's I feel somewhere you're afraid to show who you are, maybe. And maybe that's the main message. You are like holding back on showing who you are for some reason. It could be take the form of not speaking up for yourself, or maybe, sometimes we can say harsh words as a way of protecting ourselves. It could be you holding back and being too alone, spending too much time alone, being reclusive, yeah. With the Queen of Coins here, you have the Two of Coins. Yes, this is what could work against you in the month of May. Is you are being imbalanced in this, and I feel the imbalance is being too Virgo for Virgo, like being too hermit. Right? This hermit here, this version of the hermit is on the tower, and we know that the tower, if it's not built on something solid, it falls. And this tower is built on water. Maybe it's something where you are holding yourself away from something because it's too emotional. Maybe you're afraid of speaking up about something because you're afraid the tower will crumble. There's that kind of energy I'm seeing. I mean, there's also positive stuff here with the closing a cycle, and this is what's working for you. You get the card of Capricorn. You might be dealing with a Capricorn, maybe closing a door, or closing the door on some kind of addiction or addictive behavior, or some pattern that hasn't worked for you. It could even be releasing a relationship that has been, but it's had, anyway, it's like a habit or something, and it could be a relationship that has kept you small. Oh, Virgo, that's another thing that's showing up, is this this lion in a sheep's clothing. Maybe you've been dealing with that, and it's being revealed. So there's two messages. There's this revelation kind of thing, and they might be, well, they're probably interrelated, with the Sun card and this courage. But it could also be you opening yourself up. Maybe you are no longer seeing yourself as a sheep, and or you are allowing the lion in you to reveal itself more and more. Very beautiful. And I think it starts with the courage to speak out about something, Virgo. You have the Four of Coins. No, this is the Four of Wands showing up here. There is so much stability around you, Virgo. That's really beautiful. But I feel maybe the message is, don't let that make you complacent. You know, I'm so comfortable with my lot. I'm not going to bother to learn, to grow, to interact with others, or, something like that. And around you, look at this, you get the Two of Wands, which is possibility. Here it says possibilities. And the Two of Wands often speaks about staying. Well, it's contemplating the moving on. It's contemplating the big wide world. It's contemplating our dreams and stuff. And that's the big message for you. We can contemplate so much that we don't make a move. And then in your advice, you get the Nine of Swords again here. So you are confronting some deep pain that you've had. Maybe even in your musings and going within, you might do that, but how meaningful are you being in confronting pain that needs to be confronted, in confronting negative cycles that need to be confronted? Yours is a hard one. Virgo, the thing for me is my readings, and sometimes the most beautiful readings are the difficult ones, right? Because they are so meaningful. And I think this is a very meaningful reading. It's a very powerful reading. It's asking you, like, if your readings kept showing up as everything's beautiful, you've got this, Virgo, then like, how are you growing? And also, I think that would suggest that you're a superficial person. Do you know what I mean? Because Spirit's not ready to show you deeper stuff. And I think that's the opposite of who Virgos are, really. I've got a lot of love and respect for Virgos. All the Virgos that I do know are deep people. They're very special. So I think that this is saying, hey, you are deep, so let me show you a bit more depth. It's like that, my dear Virgo. Then with the advice, let me think about your advice. There's a slow and steady movement towards collaboration of some sort. This is the Two of Cups, which is the card of love. I see it next to the Leo card here. So there might be a Leo that's important. There could be a Capricorn that's important. You've also got maybe an earth sign, because you've got the King and Queen of Coins. It might be a relationship that's important here, or maybe you're closing one to move to another. But the relationship could also be a partnership. And to me, it looks like a good potential for a really good partnership, beautiful partnership. Just want to bring that closer. Look at that, how the leaves of the trees. Oh, I don't even want to say anything. For me, I'm just feeling this. And I think this friendliness can even talk about a relationship so deep that the partners become best friends, like just really understand each other. That's so beautiful. But it's like a slow and steady movement towards something that's very solid. I just want to think about this King of Coins more with the Sorrow card. I feel part of the message here, Virgo, is you being guided to confront something. I'm just going to draw from the Tarot of the White Cats. Confront something knowing this pain, there's something that you need to confront that might be painful to confront, right? It might be something about you, a habit, but it's almost guiding you to go there. It's guiding you to approach that partnership or challenge that person that you haven't wanted to challenge. Maybe it's a combination of both. But with the sorrow card, it's also suggesting that this process is leading to you confronting something within you that needs healing. And this could even be depression, like at some level. So maybe that, if I think about the withdrawal, the flip side of moving in and having counsel, seeking your own counsel, can be isolation, depression. Do you know? Almost like too much of a good thing is bad kind of thing. Let me see. I want to get a clarifier for this beautiful King of Coins that's showing up here. Your energy, by the way. And the Knight of Coins. Like being happy to be slow and steady. Okay, so two cards have come out here. The Page of Wands and the Knight of Cups. I'm thinking of a song by Temptations about chivalry. Look at this card. And you don't have to be a man to be chivalrous to your partner. Maybe you're needing to be chivalrous, because we also get the Knight of Cups. But let me think about these three cards here as advice. King of Coins, Knight of Cups, and the Page of Wands. So what I would say, what's coming to me now, Virgo, is I think a lovely question for you to ruminate on is being all things to all people, right? It might be that that's your challenge at the moment. Maybe you are being all things to all people and therefore not doing meaningful inner work for yourself. And then the other question, the flip side of that question, is how can you be all things to all people? Because maybe that's part of your responsibility. You might be the leader of a church, or I don't know. So you are needing to be that. But how do you do that while still finding time to really do your own inner work in a meaningful way, in a deep way, in a way that's not superficial? Okay, my dear Virgos, I'm going to leave it there. I love your reading. I think it's really deep and it's apt. It's apt because you are deep. So Virgo, I would love to hear your feedback, and I send this to you with a lot of love. Bye.